All right, all right. All right, all right, all right. Y'all doing all right out there in Happy Land tonight? Hope you are. Backgrounds aren't visible when you're in solo mode. Changed up. Let's see a little background. Check it out. And we are live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a deep breath. Command yourself to relax. Close your eyes if you feel that it will help you concentrate on the sound of the transmission. Are we coming through clearly? Can you hear us out in Happy Land? Welcome back, Wayfarer. I hope you are doing well. We're going live pretty quick, just setting up here at the studio. Check it out. FM radio live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a deep breath and command yourself to relax. Let me take control of the transmission waves for a little while. Frank, I've been missing you. Been thinking about you. Where you been, motherfucker? Out there in Happy Land. Getting it done. I know you are. I have complete confidence that everything is going A-OK. That's right. Getting it done. Because you're a warrior. Wizard, warrior, wanderer, Wayfarer alike. Wherever you are tonight, Wildcat. FM radio got you back. We are broadcasting from the central kingdom of the celestial dragon, Twilight Zone Old Peking. Deep behind the bamboo curtain. It's all right. We're going to find a way out of here and into your mind. Frank Monday coming at you, Lunar Light Entertainment. Yeah. We're going live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a deep breath. And command yourself to relax. Grand Wizard of the Esoteric Order of Dagon, Frank Monday presiding here in the Central Kingdom of the Celestial Dragon. Welcome, Wizard, Warrior, Wanderer, and Wayfarer alike. Wherever you are, whoever you are, and whenever you may be receiving this transmission, you are welcome. We are transmitting straight out the ghetto. Twilight Zone Old Peking. Far behind the bamboo curtain. Though the path may be long and arduous, you do not travel it alone. Your brothers and sisters, Frater et Soros, are with you on the way. All hail the Mother Hydra. All hail the Father Dagon. Cthulhu has risen. All right, guys. So we just finished up 100-day challenge, Way of the Scholar Warrior. And what we're looking forward to coming up on the autumn equinox is the 100-day challenge, Pathways of the Magi. It's going to be good fun. For anyone out there in Happy Land that's interested or into it, definitely check out the coming selection of videos here on the channel. If it's your first time, don't let it be your last time. Check me out on www.imnotacriminal.com/Frank Bundy. Put a little something in a tip jar. Buy your old brother Frank Bundy a coffee. Put a little lead in the pencil. A little pep in the step, right? Colombian Supremo is what I like, and it's not cheap, man. It is, and I know you know this. I know you know this. Upcoming 100-day challenge, Pathways of the Magi. Got a lot of material prepared. I just have to take time to get it all on record, right? To take pictures of the material and upload them to the internet, make them available. Buy Me a Coffee is going to be the place. That's the only place I can upload PDFs that I create, and documents and pictures and behind the scenes stories and essays and stuff like that. So definitely go over there. Go over there. If you haven't already, do it now. Right now. Check it out. I've got a pretty cool page. Like, literally, some of my essays have gotten thousands of views just from the Buy Me a Coffee patrons, which seems very interesting to me, because I would think that nobody would be able to find me there except for via YouTube. But people will actually read your writing and look at your art and stuff. Good fun. So consider it, you know. It's not a big thing. One-time coffee donation gets you a lifelong membership to Lunar Light Entertainment. As far as I know, I started it about, 5 years ago, and so far I've had 13 participants. And they've all given a little something, tip jar. I remember I've worked in a lot of industries, and one of the most enjoyable industries I've ever worked in was the food service industry. You know, why do waiters and waitresses work for $2 or $3 an hour? In the United States, even less, $1.60. There is no minimum wage in Tennessee, and there are probably many other states, but they'll literally pay you a couple of bucks an hour to work in their restaurant, because you're just sitting there, you know, unless customers come in. You got a lot of other duties and stuff. But once this place starts getting hopping, you facilitate all movement within that restaurant. Key member of the front of the house staff. Absolutely. And only President Trump has come forward, first ever president, to say no tax on tips. And there shouldn't be. Those are gifts from the heart. These motherfuckers are indentured servants working for a couple of dollars an hour. They're just one level up from the prison system, prison industry institute, right? Being on lockdown. So good fun. Definitely check it out. Go by your local restaurant, mom and pop store, and put a little something in a tip jar. If the baristas at the coffee shop still make coffee, I'd put a little something in a tip jar too. You need to always respect valuable service, and especially when that service comes at you in a spirit of kindness and generosity, and you can tell that they're just getting it. They're out hustling. Young people, 20s to 40s, I don't know, you know, making it. And even the older ones that kind of got to creep around a little bit and serve. Interesting story. I was in Hong Kong recently, within a couple of years ago, and they have an entire restaurant run by elderly men. Like the whole operation, back of the house, front of the house, you have to be a gray-haired old man, probably in, you know, mid to late 60s, in order to work at the restaurant. And they just all kind of shuffle around and give you the eye. It's like a full male Japanese gray-haired staff up front. You know, the host greets you. Some dude in a fucking three-piece suit and a top hat, 10-gallon top hat, sporting a cane and a monocle. And then all the way through, and it's just like It's fast food basically, but all these retirees are just hanging out working. I don't even think they get paid. I don't know. If they get paid, it's not much. They don't accept tips. They don't have a tipping culture in China. There is no city in China named Tiping. Just ain't having it. There's Beijing, there's Nanjing, there's all kinds of other jings, but there ain't no tipping, tipping, because they don't have the sound t in their language. They have t, but they don't have t. Sorry about that. For all you who thought you were going to come to China and visit tipping, ain't gonna happen. Y'all good looking motherfucking sexy people out in Happy Land tonight, listening to FM radio, just cruising around your semi, your 18-wheeler, your big rig, you know, on the long haul. You're in it for the long haul. Make sure you get it. Pay attention. Keep your hands on the wheel, amigo. Jesus Christ in heaven. Watch it now. Watch it now. It's all about the feedback loop. You're watching the road. You got your hands on the wheel, foot on the gas, and you're rolling. You're just rolling. Why don't you just keep on rolling? Rolling down the highway, cruising at top speed. Got a one eye in the mirror, looking out for weed. Gonna get it, make it happen now. Rolling deep in the hood, motherfucker. Rolling deep in the hood, baby, yeah. That didn't make no sense. There's a noise. There's scat. Yeah, so usually when I would cruise around, do the live drive job archive on FM radio, Lunar Light Entertainment's FM radio, Frank Monday radio, I used to do the whole, I had quite a few songs that I like to sing, and they were created by the journey itself, you know, by engaging in, you know, hitting on the gas, rolling down the street. But once I stopped doing that, they all disappeared. Now I got a dorm at school. Right? So there ain't no more, get on up out the way, bitch said, get on up out the way. I said, move your big old happy ass out my way, bitch, because I'm coming through, and I'm moving, and I'm grooving, and I'm jamming to the tunes of Frank Monday on FM radio. Yeah, that all quit. There used to be a lot of good one-liners for the radio show on the live drive. All right, keep your nose to the grindstone. Don't let them take the jelly out of your donut. Good stuff. Sadly, that's over. But you never know. It might come back. You might see a little live drive jive archive with Frank motherfucking Monday coming at you on the 5s, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. But no, I don't drive to work anymore. Now I live at work. Jesus Christ. Maybe I should get up and do a radio show first thing in the morning anyway. Right? Act like I'm driving. I could sit on like a Tonka toy truck or something in the bathroom. Squeezing a rattle, wear a diaper. Would that make sense to you? Would that make sense to the incels hiding out in their basements right now, doing 8 to 12 hour transmissions per evening, live on the internet, live on Rockfin, live on Twitch, live on Rumble? Is that what you're doing? God, I hope not. Hey, interesting story though. I went to Shanghai recently. That was good fun. Didn't really care for it, to be honest with you. Like, it's in disorder there. The economy's booming though. I watch these videos on YouTube and they talk a bunch of shit. The economy's sinking, blah, blah, blah. No, like when we went into lockdown in 2019 because of the pandemic and and everything was going haywire, Beijing shut down, and good for it. Like, we were on the verge of absolute destruction. You couldn't even breathe here. The AQI was reaching like 2,700, 3,200. It routinely stayed at 500 to 700 every day for 10 years. I mean, that's not something a human being can even survive, really. Like, I recently reviewed some funny stuff by a doctor I knew from the CDC, and he said, we'll all be dead in 10 years, and I'm still alive. I was like, motherfucker. Well, he said this back in 2016, so I guess I got a couple more years. It was 2014 or 2016. It was one of those 2 years when I was at that training center, and I met with that guy. He was legit, and he was a real deal. He ended up going to jail for talking shit openly on social media. And he is an expert in his field. Expert testimony. We'll all be dead, he said. I recently saw one of his posts that I had saved from a screenshot when reviewing my photos. And he gave like a dozen articles to support his claim. And he told me he was in the top 10 of doctors in the nation. Oh, that's so horrendous to think about. He told me, he said, hey, are you crazy? And I'm like, no, I don't think so. And he said, yes, you are. He said, if you've lived here as long as you have, and I had almost over a decade at that point, he said, you're legally insane due to heavy metal poisoning to your brain. You're legally insane with everyone that's been here during that period of time. And I was like, get on up out the way. Bitch said, get on up out the way. Move your big old fat ass out my way, bitch. Because I'm coming through. And I'm moving. And I'm grooving. And I'm jamming to the tunes of Frank Monday's hit single, Get On Up Out the Way. Yeah, is it a Sunday here? It feels like a Sunday. I don't think it is, though, guys. It's not. It is a Saturday. No, it's only Friday. Wow. I'm getting started a little early on the weekend. All right? Nothing wrong with that. Got to get it done sometimes. You know? Get involved. Fuck, whip out your dick. Squeeze it one time. People like to see that. They like to see a little power on display. A monolith, a megalith, an obelisk, shooting straight up into the celestial vault. It's good stuff. I had some shit I wanted to talk about, and so I thought I'd go right ahead and get right into it. Let me see. We're 20 minutes into the show. I think I've got a good feedback loop. So I'm pretty confident that I'm being heard and I'm reaching you. Am I reaching every single one of you out there in Happy Land? Am I? Because I don't know if the little bubble around Lunar Light Entertainment is a strong indicator of how my voice is coming through. And am I hitting the mic too heavy? Am I hot on the mic? This mic is actually supposed to be like heavy resistant. It's got a buffer on. But really and honestly, you need to get in there and adjust those settings and make sure they're accurate for the way you use the mic. Because you might give a little kiss on the tip like that, right? You might fucking lick it, stick it in your mouth. Good God for the people out there that are trying to fucking deep throat the motherfucker. Don't do that, right? All right, guys. I want you to go over and check me out on Lunar Light Entertainment Discord. That's where like the real behind the scenes, private, dark room, green room, Blue Lodge conversations take place. It's where you'll rise to the 33rd degree of Messianic Rosicrucianism. It's where you're going to get your initiation, right? Little backdoor initiation. I'll let you on in. I'm not going to slide a motherfucker for being a Negro. right? So just come on in. Don't worry about where you're from, who you are, or when you arrive. All are welcome. That's what it's all about. Don't get it done. Don't make it happen. All right. But at the same time, don't hesitate. Like, to go over and just go with me together now. Take a deep breath and command yourself to relax. Feeling good now, buzzing, you're vibing. Take a drink of your favorite beverage, whatever that is. Soda pop, whiskey sour, whatever you like. Take a little sip, and then think about that shit. Think about, how long have I listened to Frank Monday? Been on the Frank Monday channel. I've never put a little something in the tip jar. I've been sitting at the bar for like 300 days now. Time equivalent, right? If you're in your truck, I'm working just as hard as you. Yeah. So that would not justify, but it does in some way, right? Because we got to give in order to receive. We got to interact with society a little bit. Time is now. Time is now, baby. Upcoming 100-day challenge. I want you guys to really take part in this one. I want you to interact with the material, give me feedback, do all those things that makes YouTube's algorithms bark like Pavlov's dog. Woof, woof. Motherfucker barking like a dog on the porch. Baby, come on. That means you hit the thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment down in the comment box. I know so many people want to remain anonymous these days because there's vilification and real fucking hardcore policing of social media. But at the same time, you gotta say a little something in the tip jar, baby. So I will tell you about a recent slap on the wrist from YouTube, a pretty serious one this time. Like, I made a comment, I don't know, I think it was about like a retarded person or a trans person or something like that. And it was a bit derogatory, but it was apropos to the situation. It was like some dude in, a transsexual person who identifies as a woman, but enrolled in like Olympic weight boxing with women, and men are 60 to 70% pound for pound stronger than women. So that's if it's the same weight class, then they're just at a disadvantage. People who are genetically of 70% testosterone build dick, right? Just stayed straight. Penis, or was born with a penis, or grew a penis throughout their lifetime, they have 7% more a woman who grew a vagina. And so they let this dude in the Olympics like punch this girl, her teeth out of her mouth, like 18 out of 23 or something. Big deal. Murdered her face. God, her skull will never recover from that, So I made a little something comment on the video that had talked about it. I'm like, this video literally talked about and promoted this as a hateful idea, and all I made was a snide comment. And my comment got struck with like a community strike, and they warned me with just like a little window app that won't ever be available anywhere else. You can't review it, you can't challenge it, you can't say anything about it. But it said, look, I'll pull it up right now. I'll look at it. I did a screenshot. I'm stupid. But even having a screenshot just doesn't even fucking matter. Who's ever going to care? Who's ever going to look at it, right? Damn, I've been some places. Got some crazy pictures on my phone here. Wow, when did that happen? What folder am I at? Recents. Doesn't look like recents. Some kind of huge fire in China created a mushroom cloud because of a train that crashed. No, that can't be. Wow, these pictures are super old, man. I can't imagine those are my most recent photos. What a bummer. But I'm pretty sure this is the phone. Oh, I just downloaded my entire phone backup to my laptop, and it deleted everything that was new. So I lost all of my photos on my phone, at least. They're on my laptop. But you can't trust that, like even multiple backups. Recently, Camel Harris talked about the cloud being above you and non-distinct from your reality. And that's where all your data is going these days. And the disconnect between the reality of what it actually is and the thing itself was so obtuse that it made me guffaw, right? I chuckled, I chortled at the idea. So the big deal is that the sun has entered Virgo, and on the major arcana, that is the Hermit. So we've entered into the realm of the Hermit. We had someone stop by. That was interesting. I wonder if that was the Devil King and his minions. If a bunch of people come back, we'll know for sure that that's what that was. So as we enter into Virgo, the Hermit, it's a time of illumination, enlightenment. The 9 is the pure masculine number in Chinese numerology, according to the Taoists. It's when the male energy arrives at completion. It's like you go from being a little infant, a baby, the twinkle in your dad's eye, to being born into the world, and then through 3 cycles of 3, you grow to complete male perfection, and you get a hard-on for the first time at or around 9 years old. Some people get a little earlier, 7, but that's when you get like a sexual hard-on, right? But you don't know anything about it. You just know that the beauty of woman elicits that reaction within your magic wand, and that's enough. I mean, you don't have to know a lot. I'll tell you about when I was 9 and my chi rose to completion, the number 9 being the perfect masculine number. The 7 is for girls. The earth receptive. 7 and 8. Cycles of 8. And everyone moves in cycles of 7, but girls move in cycles of 8 and boys move in cycles of 9. I saw a Maybelline magazine with a perfume insert, and I ripped open the perfume insert and I smelled it, and the model on the cover of like the perfume, like, you got that like full glossy pages, magazine pages, magazine pages if you ever read a magazine. And it was a beautiful, beautiful young woman, far older than me. I was 9, for Christ's sake, in heaven, right? And I got an erection. I imagined the head of my penis as a head traveling across through space and time, out of my pants, growing like a big long snake, and then the tip kissing the girl. And that was an erection, my very first sexual erection, based on outside stimulus. So very interesting. I remember it like it was yesterday. Good fun, right? I just had an ant crawling on my leg. Interesting. Is someone attacking me psychically? Are you guys sending the minions of the dark realm after me? All right, let me do a little channel update, guys. This is Frank Monday, broadcasting to you from the Central Kingdom of the Celestial Dragon, Twilight Zone Old Peking. We are at 3:23 on August 23rd, 2024. I wish it was 2023. That would be awesome for the numerology, but it's 2024, and now it's 3:24 on August 23rd. And we're broadcasting out of the Central Kingdom of Celestial Dragon, Twilight Zone, Old Peak King. Welcome, Wizard, Warrior, Wanderer, Wayfarer, and Wildcat alike, wherever you are, whoever you are, and whenever you may be receiving this transmission. We're talking about the end of summer, into the dog days. We have actually, according to the Chinese calendar, we have already transitioned into autumn. And it was a while back on the 7th, 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, we transitioned into autumn. All right, we're going live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a deep breath and command yourself to relax. Come with me, aspirant, as we do a little bit of ritual magic. We're going to go deep within ourselves and explore the vast inner terrain. We should start each session with an invocation of integration, asking for the peace and blessing of the Almighty. Holy art thou, Lord of the universe, the vast and the mighty one, creator of heaven and earth, maker of all things visible and invisible. We adore thee and we invoke thee. Send us one of your divine spiritual agents, our holy guardian angel, to protect and guide us through the innumerable snares of the earthly sphere, and a cleansing wind to disperse all negativity and endless human opinion. Provide a cleansing wind in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a deep breath and relax. Teach us those things which we must know for the completion of the great work and the glory of thy ineffable name, Adonai. So it is commanded and confirmed. So mote it be. Amen. Yeah, let's get it done. Let's go ahead and make it happen tonight. The first stage is awareness and attention. On the pathways of the Magi, the Fool card is about becoming aware of everything around you. Take a moment right now, because you live in the present forever and always, to look at everything around you. If there's a lot of things around you, take your time. Don't worry about rushing through it. It's the journey that matters. Where do you find yourself right now? Why are you there? Hell, for that matter, who are you? When and why did you come into existence? Take a minute to anchor yourself in the present, those things around you. What type of shelter do you have? Or dwelling? What do people call you? They certainly don't call you by your full legal name, all right? Francis Winston Lunez. They call you by some moniker, like Dad, or Kiddo, or heavens forbid, motherfucker. What you doing sitting in my chair, motherfucker? Right? So who are you? Are you motherfucker? Or are you something else? Are you Dad? Weren't you once called kiddo or son, boy, girl? Interestingly, those are the only two distinctions, the sun and the moon. Sol o moon. The lunar light icon includes both the sun and the moon. Isn't the sun but a star? According to mainstream religion, the religion of science. Trust the science, they say. You definitely should. Then you start to recognize this is the level of attention, imagination, intuition, reason, and memory. The one becomes five. You go from that awareness to developing a quadratic consciousness. For you, there is a past, present, and future in your mind, right? You think of it as a reality, like it actually exists, but it never does. It exists when then the firing of the synapses to neurons in your brain. But the actual reality of the thing, show it to me. Bring it to me. Bring me a slice of the future. Hell, bring me a slice of a stabilized past. It does not exist. It's been usurped. All things that were written have been changed. All stable realities have been amalgamated into a grander present system of access. It's strange to think about, but man, that's the way it goes down. But I'm not gonna fucking come to where you work and knock the dicks out of your mouth if that's what you're into. Right? To each his own. To each his own. His or her, I guess. But for the most part, just the his. Like, I just got invited into a social group where the entire group consisted of 100 men. And it was a gal that invited me in. And I've never been in that kind of group before. And I thought, wow, what is this? Why is there a single gal? She's an HR gal. Why is there a single gal with 100 men in a group? And why has she invited me? And then I thought that there could only be one thing. I don't know. Some form of service? And she's a middle-aged gal, so I thought maybe it might be a fucking gold mine. You never know. I don't know what's going on with people these days. I really don't. But I joined the group and I stayed in it. and I haven't said anything yet, but I'm going to at some point. As soon as there's some activity, I'll see what's going on, right? You're going to a new low-lying country, and you have no idea what's going on. You watch for the ripples in the pond, right? Try to figure out how people are operating. All right, we're at the 2/3 mark of the hour. So let's take a 2 to 5 minute break. Let's take a 2-minute break. 2 minute. How about that? Yeah. Enjoy some of this music. This is Daydreaming on the StreamYard website. Check it out. Let's switch over to Feeding the Ducks. How's that sound? No idea. Check it out for 2 minutes. Enjoy it. All right. We're going to go live in about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Broadcasting to you from the central kingdom of the celestial dragon, Twilight Zonal Peking. Frank Monday coming at you straight out the ghetto, baby. Whoever you are, wherever you are, and whenever you may be receiving this transmission, welcome one and all, Wizard, Warrior, Wanderer, and Wayfarer alike. Make sure you check me out on www.imnotacriminal.com/Frank Monday for more behind the scenes stimulating conversation. Not exactly sure what we got going on here with this new music. First time I've ever tried it. Have you ever tried it? Ever tried it? Typically I use Daydreaming. I don't know, it seems like a kind of a groovy tune. So I'll switch back to the old natural. I wanted to welcome you guys into the Vergarian transition. The sun enters Virgo and it signals the end of the dog days of summer. We are transitioning into autumn or fall, which is a wonderful time of harvest. This is the time when the Chinese make huge sacrifices to the god of the harvest, Caishen. It's a big time Chinese powerful god, one of the three greats. There's fortune god, fertility god, and longevity god. Those are the supernal triad, according to the Chinese, of course. So you have the fertility god, which is female. Then you have the god of fortune, Taishan, that's the kid. And then you have the father, which represents longevity. All right, the old man needs to live forever. As long as the old man's alive, everybody is provided for. The old man upstairs. That's me. That's the position I find myself in as the Grand Wizard of the Esoteric Order of Dagon. I was going to shoot for 20-30 minutes on this video, and it's gone a little bit long in the tooth, man, like an hour long. So that's kind of a big deal. I'll finish with this, guys. Keep on keeping on and enjoy your good life. Until the next transmission, I will see you in the abodes of the future at Astra per Aspera. Do good magic and carpe diem. Much love to everyone out in Happy Land. Until next time, bye for now.